Good day, Pinoy Clicksters and Mixers. Welcome back to the channel. And for this video, we're gonna have one big lantern parade. Let's go! Okay, so we are looking at possible legacy pieces for the upcoming DC Heroclix Lantern Legacy set. To be honest, I am not an expert of the DC verse, and that includes, of course, the Lantern core. Okay, so I do read some of it to some extent, but again, disclaimer: correct me in the comments if I say, and I might say a lot of things incorrectly. Okay, so but lanterns for me is all about the color spectrum with the emotions. Okay, so I also don't have a lot of Heroclix that are lantern based, so I'm just throwing everything that I have, which I hope will become possible legacy figures, starting with the red lantern core of Guy Gardner or Mera. Okay, so this one is very old Mera, but the stat line, if you can take a look at it, okay, 10, 11, 17, 4 is not too shabby. The same for Guy Gardner with 9, 12, 17, 3 damage. Okay, so and possibly a legacy treatment will just make it more playable. Okay, so Red Lantern, I think, is channeling the emotion of rage, and we can see it in Mera there, spitting out that blood and construct. So anyway, famous characters, of course, Guy Gardner being a Green Lantern before, now a Red Lantern here, and Mera, the wife of Aquaman. Okay, the next color spectrum is the Star Sapphire core. Okay, channeling the power of love. I think this one might just be a generic Star Sapphire. Okay, I don't think it's, or it might be Carol Ferris. Okay, so but I'm not so sure. Okay, so but you can see here 8 range. This would probably be more of a support piece if it gets legacied with that barrier, TK, and perplex, top dial, and a bit of a running shot, but that point need to be reduced. Okay, so these do have a card, but we're not gonna discuss that in this particular video. Okay, so next item, or I should say next color, is, I think this is indigo. This one, yeah, the indigo tribe. Okay, so I'll probably put one more indigo, which is Sinestro. Okay, we have here Monk, which is a common, and Sinestro, which is a super rare. Okay, so I'll probably have more chances for Sinestro super rare to be legacy than this Monk common. Okay, but I'm just throwing it out there, as I said. I don't know what's the power behind this. Okay, but you can see Sinestro, of course, one of the more famous characters in DC villains. Okay, and him being an indigo lantern, and with that great sculpt, this can make it a good candidate for legacy treatment. Okay, so yeah, and finally, we're going to go with the color of the set, which is green, with a bunch of green lanterns. Okay, so first one is Jessica Cruz from the Wonder Woman 80th set. I've acquired this fairly recently, not when the set rotated. Okay, so I haven't played her actually, so I hope I can play her once again in modern, and that will only happen if we receive a legacy treatment for her. Jessica Cruz, of course, one of the more famous lanterns out there. Okay, and not to mention she has a battle axe, and this actually comes with a spotlight construct. Okay, so I know they're bringing back some rings, okay, but in one shape or another. So probably her with a construct might be a good chance to be legacy. Okay, the next one would be this one. the power ring. Okay, so he is part of the, what you call this, the Sinister Syndicate, if I'm not mistaken. And all the other Sinister Syndicate, or at least most of them, like Owlman, Power Girl, and Ultraman, got already the legacy treatment. So Power Ring did not get a legacy treatment. So he's the only one of the few ones missing from that group that have not been legacied. So that can possibly hint for correction in the upcoming legacy Lantern Legacy set. Okay, so I have actually high hopes that this will be a legacy figure. Stat wise, it seems to be a support piece as well. Okay, and I also have here, we cannot have a list of possible legacy without squeezing in a Hal Jordan. Okay, so but this one is Green Lantern and Green Arrow. Okay, so there have been instances wherein duo figures have been legacied, like the World's Finest, on top of my mind, that's what I can recall. So hopefully this combination of Green Lantern and Green Arrow would get a legacy treatment. Okay, so the sculpt is of course good. So let's wait and see. This is a super rare from the set. Okay. And the last one is Hal Jordan himself, but in evil form, Parallax. Okay, so he is a one-man army. You can see the stat, although the stat does not fly so much for modern with 10, 11, 18, but 5 damage is really good with 9 range. That's giving him almost a full map reach with quintessence. So this reeks of legacy. Okay, so probably give him a second line, point line, or lower down the points, and give him some OP powers. And the sculpt is also very much intimidating. Okay, so I hope, that's why I put him in clear plastic. This is my primary bet to be legacy. Okay, so that's it. Those are the lanterns. What do you guys think? Share your thoughts in the comments. And how excited are you with the upcoming Lantern Legacy set? For now, bye-bye!